What's up, world? This is your guy Guitar K, and today's video is called Finding Gratitude in the Ups and Downs of Life. Look, man, in life, we've heard it said all the time. It's going to be ups, it's going to be downs, it's going to be hills, it's going to be valleys. And if you ever notice that if you ever see a mountaintop, on both sides of that mountaintop, it's going to be valleys. So in order for you to reach your peaks, your high peaks in life, you're going to have to be just coming from out of a valley and you're probably heading into one. There's nothing wrong with the valleys, man. We got to learn to appreciate the valleys just as much as you appreciate the mountaintop. See, the problem is that people are afraid of the valleys. People are uncomfortable in the valleys. But there's nothing wrong with the valleys, man. In Thessalonians in the Bible, God implores us to be grateful and thankful in all circumstances. So that tells me that we need to be thankful and grateful in the ups and the downs, man. Life is not going to always be about comfortability. It's not going to always be about us having what we want in this culture of instant gratification. We all know that the point of my videos start at a point of recovery. And we know as in recovery, we talk about not chasing that instant gratification. Chasing the instant gratification will get you back into relapse mode, man. We got to learn to be uncomfortable. We got to learn that we're not going to always be at the peak. We could sometimes be in the valleys. And a lot of times, why you're so uncomfortable in the valley is you're not prepared for it, man. You got to be prepared for the weather. You got to be prepared for certain situations, man. Having a flat tire is not going to seem so bad if you got a spare, if you got a jack, if you know how to change the tire. That's what I'm talking about, man. We can learn to be thankful in all situations because if you do catch a flat in the late of the night, you're going to be very thankful that you had that spare. You're going to be very thankful that you had your jack. You're going to be grateful that somewhere along the line, you learned how to change that tire. And you're going to be able to do what you need to do to get yourself back on the road again, man. Look, not too long ago, when I was in a counseling session with one of my favorite counselors of all time, she read us a story called Good Thing, Bad Thing, Who Knows? And I'm not going to read the whole story, but I'm going to read a breakdown of it. But you can read it for yourself. It's by Mr. Liam Gordon. Now, here's a breakdown of what the story was about. The phrase good thing, bad thing, who knows, is a summary of an ancient Chinese parable about a farmer whose horse runs away, which is seen as a bad thing. But the horse returns, which is seen as a good thing. But the horse returns with a wild horse, considered a good thing. And then the farmer's son breaks his leg while riding the wild horse, which is considered a bad thing. But the broken leg exempts him from the military draft, making it a good thing. And the story shows that we cannot immediately judge if an event is good or bad, as its long-term consequences are unknown. And the breakdown of this idea is that it encourages a perspective of non-judgment, of accepting the uncertainty of things and understanding that what seems like a setback can lead to future benefits and vice versa. That's what I'm talking about, man. You can't always look at the valley as a bad place. We don't know what's going on at the top of that mountain right now. It might be somebody up there killing people for all we know, man. Be thankful for where you at when you're there. Because whatever going on, you're alive. You still got a chance to climb back up the mountaintop again. You're still breathing. You're still kicking. So be thankful at all times. Always find gratitude in the ups and downs of life. I've said this before. My grandmother used to always tell me, man, in life, we're either in the middle of a storm, just came out of a storm, or we're headed into one. Like I said, man, there's nothing wrong with the storms. The storms is going to be there. We just need to prepare for them. Get your umbrella. Get your raincoat. Get your rain boots. The weather doesn't seem like such a bad thing when we dress and prepare for it. Be prepared for the ups. Be prepared for the downs. Because sometimes being up, it's not as it could be overrated sometimes, man. So being up for so long could sometimes make you be weak. It can make you be lazy. A lot of strength is built in the struggle. A lot of fortitude is built in the fight. That is why we need to be grateful for everything that we go through. We live just for the day. We live in the moment. We don't focus on the past. We don't focus too far in the future. We have gratitude and we have love and respect for where we are in our lives right now. It's very important, man, not to compare. They say that comparison is the thief of all joy. And we can compare ourselves to ourselves. We can compare ourselves to what we used to have. We can compare ourselves to what we think we should have right now. And sometimes that'll cause us to be ungrateful for and miss the small things. That'll cause us to miss what we do have right now, man. Always practice gratitude every day. Find things to be grateful for. They suggest for people to write gratitude lists. They suggest for you to practice gratitude. Gratitude doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes you have to wake up and be intentional about finding things to be grateful for. No matter what's going on around you, no matter what other people are doing, you be grateful. No matter how people are treating you, you treat others as you would have them treat you, man. Like I said, man, in Thessalonians, it says that we have to be grateful in all situations, no matter how people are treating us, no matter how things is going at work, no matter if we have a job or not, man, no matter what's going on. We have to always find something in this world to be grateful for through the ups and downs. Rob Bass had a song, Joy and Pain, Sunshine and Rain. Always be grateful through the ups and downs of life. Find something to be grateful for. This is your guy, Guitar K. Be more